it unnerved Jessica whenever Andrea fused their separate identities as a singular us. It was as though Andrea actually believed that she could feed on Jessica's attributes, like a mistletoe would its host, eucalyptus. Both girls were rinsing off after Dragon Boat practice ended when Andrea suddenly declared, "Maybe he's too shy to ask us out. Maybe we should ask him out instead." Jessica secretly sighed. She hadn't the heart to tell Andrea that the team captain had in fact asked her out on a date once before and had been somewhat embarrassed when she told him she had a steady boyfriend. "You can always try," Jessica shrugged. "Yes, I should," Andrea decided happily, now that her best friend had endorsed the idea. She rinsed off the shampoo suds and raced off without even drying her hair. It took her all of 5 minutes to return triumphant. "He said yes." "He did?" Jessica had to admit that caught her by surprise. "We are going to the soup kitchen after this." "Is that some fancy new place I haven't heard about?" "It's a soup kitchen run by some NGO to feed the migrant workers. He says he will bring us." "Why are we eating at some soup kitchen that gives free meals to migrant workers?" Jessica asked, mystified. "Because he has already signed up for volunteer duties, so I told him that we will be happy to help out," Andrea said cheerily. Jessica rolled her eyes. Of all the relaxing or fun things she could do on a Sunday night, Andrea had to sign her up for soup kitchen duty. The team captain, Chrisen, was waiting for them outside the changing room. "I am so glad you are coming." He looked at Jessica, genuinely pleased. "We're happy to help," Andrea chirped. "Are we sharing a taxi?" "I have a motorbike. I'll meet you there," Chrisen said. "The venue is called Lucky Tongue. You can locate it using Google Maps." Jessica rolled her eyes again. She was pretty certain he would not be paying their taxi fare. It turned out that the NGO ran a soup kitchen in a coffee shop that was not open on Sundays. Chrisen waved them over as they entered. He was seated at a corner table with a lady who looked to be in her 40s. The latter stood and shook their hands warmly. "So nice of you to join us, ladies. We can always do with more volunteers. I'm Omala. I am the director of Migrant Workers Count 2. "We are glad to be here," Andrea said. "Do you need us in the kitchen?" "We have enough manpower in the kitchen tonight. You can help us serve at the counter when people start coming at 6. We are catering for 250 people."